Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to People Be Like. I'm Vivian.
I'm Shaniqua.
I'm John.
I was thinking about Out of the Box. Remember that show, Out of the Box?
Yeah.
And there was that girl Vivian on it.
I'm Vivian.
You have a good memory. I don't remember. What was the black guy's name?
And this is my friend, Tony.
Tony.
For real?
Whoa.
Damn. With the long dreads and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Tony
guy was
Vivian.
dope.
And that were their real names.
Yeah.
I remember I went on Wikipedia like 2 or 3 years ago to see if information about it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a Wikipedia phase? You still in it?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
like
where-
you just keep checking Wikipedia?
Yeah, to learn
anytime
everything.
anytime I want to learn something.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Siri pops up and be like, who was John Smith? And be like, oh, John Smith was the 18th president of the United,
I like how you talk to
that?
your Siri like a person. I feel like when you talk to Siri, you like actually like enunciate. Like some people like talk to her robotically. Like my dad will be like, hi, or like,
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you.
yeah.
Yeah, so when I get frustrated with Siri, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Directions to Old Navy.
Yeah. Why are you going to Old Navy? We got
Yeah.
emails from all over. I like that the title of this one was Sexuality, Australia, Questions?
Whoa.
Hey, I'm Emma from Australia, and I just want to know, how the heck do you figure out your sexuality if you've never been with anyone? Think I'm bi, but scared to label myself because people's memories are advanced in Australia, and they don't ever forget. Anyway, blessings, keep doing your thing.
Well, thank you.
What
for
was the
watching.
question?
how do you know if you're sexual if you've never been with anyone?
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's really up to you, honestly. Like, for sure, I knew I liked girls since I was like 4 when I saw a girl in like this bakery, and I was like, Mom, who's that girl in there? Like, why do you want to know? So, Mom, my knees are weak.
My knees are weak.
That's what I thought. She's like, oh, my son's a little Romeo.
No way you said.
And then I became a rapper named Little Romeo.
with the hats. I've never had my knees weak over someone. Is that for real a thing?
I don't know. That's what my mom said. I said. So
Really?
she probably like honestly. She watches a lot of romantic comedies, and I probably watched a bunch with her when I was like developing. So that's probably what shaped me.
You know, that kills me. Like the things that you're watching when you're developing really will like come back to you as an adult. And my mom watched a lot of Austin Powers.
Oh.
So like,
Yeah, baby.
it's in me. Like
there.
I hate it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, as a bi person myself, you know inside, if you like someone, if you don't like people, that's okay, and that's fine too. But you're like, ooh, she's pretty, or ooh, he's attractive, or ooh, he's funny, or ooh, she's cute, You'll
Yeah.
know. And you don't have to have sex with everything in order to be like, nope, don't like that. Like, you don't need to know. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
So
I
just
guess
trust yourself.
I really wouldn't know about it. I really didn't like start learning about my sexuality until I was an adult already. I like didn't really like I was into making videos a lot when I was younger. I didn't really like now
Yeah.
that it's my job, I had the time to be like, oh yeah, there's other stuff going on. And I'm like, yeah, so like I think I already like had
But you
been through,
liked
like-
girls, or you were like, ooh, she's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
you
still-
knew.
I
So
still
you're-
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not going to be like, that guy. I've been looking at
I
his
know
butt
though.
lately.
I do know that. I know when another man is handsome. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
One of them might be in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, he comes in. Hey, everybody, come watch iRobot. Whatever the fuck. What is Bradley Cooper in?
I don't know, man.
The
War Dogs was the last thing I
Sixth
saw him.
Sense.
The
The
one
Sixth Sense.
where they're like, ooh, we lost our friend. And we're all.
That's The Hangover?
The Lost
Hangover.
Yeah,
Man.
that was a good one.
I hurt myself today. Oh, shit. I like.
Oh,
How we
you don't
doing
know
on
my
questions?
password?
Why did it work with my fingertip just now?
It's not. It didn't.
It didn't.
But it was locked and I just touched it.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't have a fingerprint sensor.
Oh,
so
so
it just delayed. Like the lock delays and.
Oh, it was a
it's-
Oh,
lag.
yeah, you got one of those old ones.
Yeah, it's an iPad Air that's still motherfucking working because I'm making investments.
We got a question that says, so I was having a great breakfast with my mom at McDonald's.
Oh, we already did this one.
Oh.
We did that last week.
Oh, This person says, hey everyone, so I'm Marine. Hey everyone, so I'm a Marine,
Oh,
and
wow.
I live for a 7-month. So
Jeez.
this one says, hey everyone, so I'm a Marine, and I leave for a 7-month deployment in Afghanistan next week. I'm currently dating this girl, but I don't know if it's fair to ask her to wait for me. We've only been together for a month. I really want her to be happy. Dear Lord. Oh my God. That's such a problem.
First of all, thank you for your motherfucking service,
Yes.
though.
Thank you for your
Shout
service.
out.
Praise.
You win. I don't.
Hoorah.
You're
God,
cool.
You're really cool for doing that. I couldn't see me doing it, man.
But that's okay, man. That's so selfless of you, and I
That's-
appreciate that, man. That's really, really dope and cool. And I hope that the United States government thanks you back.
Be safe.
Yeah, be
really
safe out there,
appreciative.
and we love you, and come back and keep watching.
And
the
subscribe to 4
usual.
videos.
I like to run away from violence. I can't do it.
But you're
Oh, yeah.
also like, you're not just going over there killing people. He can also be a medic,
Oh yeah. Oh, God.
or be
Yeah.
a technician.
That all
or-
sounds very scary.
Or infantry.
Yeah, so there's a lot of shit he could be doing, or he could be one of those badass Rambo motherfuckers.
I see. Okay, here's how it is. I if I'm going to the army, I gotta be a badass Rambo fucker. Like I gotta be the kind of guy that's running into the buildings, or like I just like
No, I can't do that. I'm such a wimp.
I couldn't do.
I'd much rather be like the dorky nerd and be like, oh, so looks like we can hack into their
Oh, yeah, yeah,
sci-fi
yeah.
like
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
systems,
totally
and
me.
I'll just much rather be like a techie
Yeah.
than do the fighting.
I couldn't do the
Or
everyday
a drone
part.
operator.
Ooh,
I'd
just
have
like
to
play
be.
with the little.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a different type of drone operator.
Yeah. No, you don't want steady shots. Who gives a shit about that?
You were at a concert. You filmed a concert recently,
Oh
John,
yeah,
with the
man.
drone.
So
in it.
Bone Thugs and Harmony they were performing. It was a pretty big deal. And basically they
like
had,
how many people were at that concert?
Oh man, easily like 500 plus for sure. Like,
Yeah.
it was big crowd. I saw a bunch of people actually came in with like drones, and I was like, I already knew because like they weren't really checking, and I was like, oh, this could be bad. So like I saw him like launch the drone into the air. The drone went into the stage, and I already knew like it's gonna be hard to maneuver. And so when he came out, he cut one of the Bone Thugs like in the cheek,
Yeah.
and then he fell. And damn, they're getting sued.
Did you say there
They're
was like
getting
you saw
sued.
blood? Like
Oh yeah, there was blood like dripping onto the floor.
Man, what an asshole! You're
Yeah.
like, this is rich motherfucker with his fucking drone. Be like, I'm gonna be front row seat.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he cuts one of his favorite artists in the fucking
Yeah,
face.
legit,
What a
like
dick.
legends.
Like whoops. But hey, that
It wasn't
shot,
us.
though.
It wasn't us. But our Steadicam operator.
wasn't us.
Yeah, our Steadicam operator was on the stage, and he got a clean shot of the whole thing.
Who
So-
was that? Luis.
It was Luis, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't subplot entertainment though.
No.
Yeah, we gotta get a drone.
We are getting
Anyway, what do you think about this question about this guy and the lady? he's
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, that was a complete
once?
tangent.
That's okay.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, that's like a question. Like, you need to have this.
how long did you
conversation
say?
with your
7
lady.
months.
He's leaving for 7 months, but they've only been dating for a month.
Wait, they're
I
only
dated
leaving
a
for 7
girl.
months. Don't they usually leave for like 3 years?
It could.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
kind
know.
of short. He's one of those special Rambo motherfuckers. They're like, we only need you to do 7 months worth
Dude,
of shit.
you're the shit, dude. Like, just.
we need you to run
7
in,
months.
I don't
get the
know.
diamonds.
Well,
Or
I mean,
he could-
honestly.
did he say he was in the
Crystal Wheel.
army? He could. Oh, he's a marine.
He
So
just
they
go to
don't even
Afghanistan.
do
Oh.
like they're not Rambo homies.
Yeah,
They're just homies like on the ocean being like, we good.
Yeah.
yeah. Personally,
That's what they do.
if I was leaving for 7 months, I don't think I would ask someone to stay in a relationship with me. That's too long. But it depends on how long you were together.
Yeah, and if it was for a month, like it depends on your guys' connection. So I just feel like you guys need to have that conversation yourselves because this is a very common thing that
Yeah.
Right.
happens all the time.
And I think like even if she's like, yeah, I don't know, like be honest and
Yeah.
let her know and be like, hey, it's gonna suck, but that's okay, and maybe you guys can be like pen pals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't mean that like if it doesn't work out that like when you come back it won't happen because. Homie, as soon as you come back from Afghanistan, you're gonna be super hot because you'll be like, "Ooh,
Yeah, you'll be all
you just
tan
did
and shit.
service in
Yeah.
our armed forces." Hey,
Is that a medal?
is that Well, I don't know. Does everyone get medals?
I don't know. I feel like yeah.
If you go somewhere, you better get a medal.
Yeah, at least just like a thank you. Like
Even if I just went to like Puerto Rico, y'all better bring me back with a medal.
Like a Boy Scout.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
patch
even if you
would
send
be
me to
like,
Walmart, like
If you send me to Walmart, I better be coming back with a medal. Let's see what we got going on next. I just finished my first month of the school year, and everyone has started joining clubs. Did you ever join a club in high school? And if so, do you have any stories from them? Oh, all the nerdiest ones. Badminton team, anime
For real.
club.
badminton team.
anime club
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
Badminton's fun.
It really was, especially when you took it seriously.
With the birdies.
With the birdies.
Yeah, I like that one because I'm afraid of like balls hitting me in the face.
Doesn't
But
have much.
yeah, but I like the little like birdies. That doesn't hurt.
No, yeah, you'll be fine unless it's a really good player like this dude Cal that was on my team.
Cal?
Yeah,
How you spell his name?
KAO.
Whoa.
Cal Say Chow.
Cal
Or a
Say
T.
Chow. Oh, okay.
They were hard hitters. I got hit by a couple of those birdies
On badminton?
in badminton.
Got you. That was bad.
But I'm okay now. I remember it was really dramatic for me being on the badminton team because like it was like I felt like the other kids didn't like me and I was all sad. And you know, in hindsight, I'm not sure if the kids didn't like me or I was just a teenager and going through things and I got chemicals I don't know about. It's like, yeah, so I don't really know. You ever feel like you're starting to forget the past?
Yeah, all
Every
the time.
day?
All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, every time you go to bed, like your
Just
mind,
soft
like
resets.
yeah, your mind is like going through all your memories and making decisions of whether it should go into your long term memory or your short, like or
Yeah.
my brain is
Take it
like
away.
fuck most shit.
Yeah, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably, and that's
Honestly.
okay, unless it's like, oh, today got hit by a truck, put that in your savings.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's something
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to remember. But most things I feel like I just get rid of. Yeah.
I mean, most things you should like. It would be like if you were Sherlock and you remembered everything, like how overwhelming would that be to be
I
like,
only
oh,
drank
Tuesday
3/4 of
we
my juice
had,
box.
yeah.
That's a common misconception about Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
I'm a
really?
big fan. Yeah. He says that he believes that the human brain is like an addict, so you can only put so many things in there. That's why he doesn't know about things like I think it's
planets?
plants. I think it is that he doesn't know about or alcohol. One of those things he just doesn't know about.
He just
but
chose not to.
He chose not to know it, and I think that's really interesting.
Like in that SpongeBob episode, it's like forget everything you know except about waiting.
oh yeah, and he
Waitering.
goes in his mind. They're like,
Yeah.
throw away everything.
So, hey man, what's your name? My name?
We threw away his name.
What's our name?
That's such an honest representation of my mind all the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
it
It's
really
just-
is.
Especially with like different languages. If I start translating and they're like, "Oh, you speak Spanish? What does this mean?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck, I didn't know we were supposed to I gotta go
Yeah.
dig in my like
Oh,
Spanish
yeah.
folder and be
Isn't
like,
that?
Yeah,
It's
it
a
never works the way
translation.
you want it.
Is
No.
that what's
Yeah.
also in that movie John Malkovich, where you like the brain is supposed to be like an office space with humans in it or something?
Shit, I haven't seen Forgetting John Malkovich.
I don't know. Maybe that's
Me
me.
Or
neither.
being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich,
Forgetting
yeah.
John Malkovich.
forgetting Sarah
Forgetting Sarah
Marshall.
Marshallvich.
Yeah, I don't remember much. I'll be honest.
I wasn't in any clubs, but I went to a private school and there was mostly white people, and I tried to make a Mexican club and like Latin poor people,
Oh, nice.
like people of color club, and I don't know. I
you
feel
would
like
do something.
I
like that.
tried to. I just didn't have like the vocabulary to understand why I needed a safe space and why we needed one in general. But now I do. But like growing up, I was just like, I just don't want white people in here, and it just sounded
Oh,
rude.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
When you're
you.
young, you really don't know how to articulate things.
It
I
was
mean, some
hard.
people do.
Yeah.
But like it's hard to. I think one of the most important skills that you can have as a human is learning how to explain yourself.
Absolutely.
Once you can do that, everything feels so much easier.
That's what college
Yeah.
did to me. Like that's where it's like, oh, critical. Everything you learn in your past, now this is how you can communicate it. I was like, oh, what? And it was also strange because like I remember when I was in that club or when I was trying to make it, there were like these other kids that would come in, and I was like, bitch, you ain't a person of color. Like you are like 1/5 Native American. It does
Oh
not
my-
count.
That count. That's in America. They're a full
I know.
Native American.
I know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It was definitely not 1/5, but I just remember like
1/36.
I still like, and now knowing back then, like I should have accepted them because they're obviously trying to express something that
Yeah.
they can't. But I was like a bitch kid, and
I
I was
feel
like,
you.
Fuck you! If you ain't a different color, you can't be in here.
Oh,
so
I was
crazy.
discriminating. But I didn't
Yeah.
say that, but
Yeah.
I
I
feel
remember
you.
feeling these things. I
feel
was like,
you.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I know ever since I was a kid, I still do to this day. I am very specific about the people I want to be friends with, and my friendship is always a rainbow, and that's why we always see it in the people be like comments about like how there's so many like different types of people. I've always been like that. My
Yeah,
friend group, yours too. Yours is pretty colorful as well.
Me too. Yeah, when I had like my 18th birthday, I invited like a bunch of different people from my high school, and my parents were like, "Look, it's the United Nations."
Yeah, I've been to your birthday parties, and it is like that. There's one type that we don't have that I'm gonna get.
What?
A ginger.
You only have that's true. I don't know.
Can you say ginger?
I don't know. I feel like they get
A redhead
offended.
is probably better. Like ginger is kind of just saying like, oh, we need a Jew. Like that just kind of
feel you.
sounds.
When you
I
put
don't
the
know
stank
any
on
gingers.
it, like Louis C.K. said. Yeah. I don't know if you could say that, but I did.
Like we need a Chucky Finster. Like
We need a Chucky Finster. I got one
Yeah.
actually. I'm gonna bring him in soon.
My friend is a
weird.
redhead.
Oh really? Is it cool? Like we're like casting for like our, our right here live.
Can I
like,
see some headshots? Maybe a resume.
That's all I know.
Hey, this is from Oscar. He says, "Hey guys, love the show. My name is Oscar and I'm from Australia. And I was just wondering as to what girls find most attractive in men. Thanks. P.S. Love you, Jessica."
I would assume.
I picked this one because I also wanted to talk about like what guys think about girls. as
Okay.
well. Like help everyone out there in the comments.
I like eyebrows a lot.
You like eyebrows?
Yeah. that's-
Always, or just because it's on trend right now?
I was on that before. It was a trend.
But there were two growing up because we're about the same age. There was the thinner eyebrow,
Yep.
and then there's the thicker eyebrow.
I love the thick colored in ones.
You always like the
always
thick
have.
ones.
Always have since I was in middle school. The fact that it's a thing now, I'm like, cool. I'm glad that I get to be a part of it since I've always loved it.
There you go.
But yeah, I love me some eyebrows.
How about you, John? What you like in a
Oh,
mate?
man.
You were talking about noses the other day.
Was I?
No.
When it's like boogers and shit, it's the best. No, honestly, it's like a combination of everything. It's like a vibe, if that makes sense. I don't know, like if
A feeling.
yeah, I just
You're
have
such
to.
a feeler.
Yeah, I am honestly. Like it's just it's very specific, and it's different for every person. I don't know what it is.
Can you feel what different people feel like?
Yeah, I guess sometimes like I was explaining this to like Luis the other day, one of my good friends, and I was like, I feel like when I'm about to get along with someone, I can just tell within the first 10 seconds. I don't know why. It's just
Oh
weird.
yeah.
Like just when they turn around and make eye contact, I'm like, oh, you're cool.
I
don't
hate
know why.
everybody.
But I don't like judging people like that. Like I feel like that's what it is, judging and shit. But I don't know.
I don't know
It's
why. I'm like when people like introduce me to someone to be their friend, like get a new friend, I'm usually pretty skeptical about it.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. I don't want.
Well, it's a forced interaction to be like, you play.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't know. I remember like play dates. Be like, I don't like her, and I was
I
like
feel
2,
you.
and I was like, bitch, who do you think you are? Yeah, I
my
was like,
God.
I'll play one myself. I don't need you.
Really don't.
In men and in ladies, I like a good sense of humor and a good head of hair.
A good full head of hair.
Yeah, I like good hair and men and women. Women with beautiful hair,
Good hair.
good hair.
Interesting.
Yep.
Good
And-
hair is
and
important.
a sense of humor, a good old sense of humor. If you can't laugh, then get the fuck out of here.
I feel like I don't do a lot of laughing. I've realized that even more so recently, like in my off time, I'm becoming more and more like nothing.
Are you dying?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, if I die like tomorrow, like don't be surprised. Like something's going on. We just don't know yet, but I'll be all right. I don't know. I think it's the season changing.
But this is your favorite season, isn't it?
This is my favorite season. I think I've become
Shouldn't
very
you be
observant. Huh?
Shouldn't you be excited?
I'm
Fall?
very excited. I think the excited.
Fall's your favorite season?
Yeah.
What's your favorite season?
The same season.
Oh, it's fall.
I like, yeah.
You forgot?
I like winter. I like
Why?
winter. But fall's a very close second.
I love the
I don't know
color
why.
changing of the leaves. I mean, it doesn't really happen here in LA, but any
Yeah.
other place in the world.
I just love wearing
Yeah.
jackets.
Oh, I love, especially that crisp air. 'Cause
Yeah.
winter is like cold, but
Depends.
fall is crisp,
I guess.
Fall is
delicious
crisp.
Yeah.
air, and you're just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
beautiful.
Fall is like, you want to get some coffee, bitch?
Yeah, you want to cut like it's like, oh, we were outside doing hikes in the summer, and now it's fall, and now we get to like,
Love.
you know, you start buying a shit ton of different tea that you didn't even like tea, but you're like, this sounds fun.
You fall into the Tivana
You
trap.
teeing around, and you're like, I'm gonna make myself a special like hottie toddy, and like curl up in a blanket and watch a scary movie.
But winter, it's just like cold. And
I
like,
just like, I guess I
especially-
like being inside. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
love
it's
being
so cozy
inside.
inside.
But
when
you're
it's
also
winter.
from here, so I guess the only
Yeah.
time that you get that fall weather is in the winter. Here.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
like Christmas.
winter
Christmas
is
is
like
the shit. Don't fuck with me
Yeah,
about
I'm not-
Christmas.
oh,
I fucking
Christmas-
love Christmas.
Christmas
I'll
is dope
fight
as hell.
you.
Christmas.
you'll fight. I used to like Christmas a lot, but I feel like everybody gets fake. Like you weren't acting like this back in March.
What do you mean?
That's the
like,
holiday
like
spirit.
nice? Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Everyone
the
just gets
holiday
possessed
spirit.
for some
They
reason. It's
do.
weird. Yeah,
It's
like
the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
It's the spirit
Nah.
of giving, and it doesn't matter what you believe in. I'm an atheist, but I still fuck with Christmas, and I'll fight you if you don't like Christmas or some other holiday festivity. Fucking if you fucking with Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, fuck yeah.
Your
Makes
Skype,
sense.
Your Skype credit will become inactive in 7 days.
My Skype credit? Did
Yeah.
you get a notification?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because that's my
Yo.
Skype credit's like 4 years old.
I don't even know what Skype credit is.
I had Skype because I was in Europe and I needed to call.
You went
someone.
to Europe?
Yeah, I went to Europe like 3 years ago.
What were you doing there?
I studied abroad.
You studied a woman?
what was her name?
Thank you. Yours is better.
Way to go, guys.
Maybe one more question. Hey, Jessica, John, and Will. If you could put a statue in any city or town, who would the statue be of, and where would you put it? For example, I would put a statue of angry Ron Swanson in Paris because ... Why not? I actually like this question a lot.
A statue.
Of anyone you want. Zap Brannigan
You
from
would.
Futurama.
Taranga
Leela.
Leela. Yeah.
Because that's just like, and I don't know, I'd put it like in San Francisco,
Yeah.
the most beautiful city I know. That would just, no one would like that at all but me.
I'd probably get a statue of like Riff Raff. And like just put him.
Miami.
Yes, and just put him somewhere that like just everyone would be like, what the fuck? Like Uganda or something. You know?
Uganda!
Put it right there.
And the quote.
Let's just grab someone who's appropriated everything and just throw it in there.
Uganda! And the quote on it says, "My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody." It's hilarious. He truly is funny.
Yes. A human being specimen for sure.
One of those people you don't know if it's on purpose or not.
How about you, Jessica?
I mean, I immediately thought of like Prince or Michael Jackson, but you know, I think I would want to do either something Rick and Morty related
Ooh.
or something Hey Arnold related and put it in the middle of America and make it like it's now a mural.
Like Missouri?
Yeah.
The
like
grandpa
you're-
from Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
grandpa,
just something like
specifically.
that.
Yeah.
And then fans from all over the world would just come to this location. And it has nothing to do with what's outside, but it's just like it would come there and just like pay tribute to their favorite character.
Or maybe the grandpa from Hey Arnold and the grandpa from Rugrats as a double mural.
Well, they look similar, huh?
They do.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful. It'd just be like a old Nickelodeon,
Grandpas.
Nicktoon grandpa mural.
Yeah, and also the other
And
grandpa. You know, I love the other grandpa from Rugrats. The main one's cool, but the other
Oh,
one.
the Jewish grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh, in the old country. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
that.
I love the Hanukkah episode. That's one of
I
my
remember
favorite
that. Yeah.
episodes. When I think is it Tommy turns into Moses?
Or I don't
Oh,
think is
yeah.
it Moses or is he? I forget. It's some specific creature.
You know,
but yeah.
he turns into Moses because he splits the Red Sea.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah, it
he
was
puts
Moses,
the,
huh?
the
Yeah.
thing on and he
Yeah.
has like a staff. Yeah, I remember
Yeah, he
that.
splits the Red Sea.
I didn't get that
Incredible.
back then. I was like, what's going on?
I did. Oh yeah.
I honestly, I was like, this is a really good Rugrats episode.
Mhm.
But I think that's it's really cool because that's probably one of the, like at the time I didn't have any Jewish friends. Like,
And then you
Mm.
learned about it.
and then I learned about it and then I met Jewish people and I was like, I know what you do.
Yeah.
Like that was super dope.
Where I come from, there are so few Jewish people. I really didn't really learn about it until I came here because there's a lot
Wait,
in Tarzan.
it wasn't the Hanukkah
Where I
episode.
grew- where I
Sorry.
grew-
What is that episode? It's not Hanukkah. It's not Rosh Hashanah because that's happening right now. What was it?
Wait, it wasn't Hanukkah?
I'm just saying for
it
like
was a specific
it
holiday?
was a specific holiday.
About
it wasn't Hanukkah.
It was the one where you put the something about the candles burn out for 12 days.
That's Hanukkah.
That's Hanukkah.
That's Hanukkah?
That's Hanukkah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
What
was
else is that gonna be?
this is about the fucking. Put in the comment section down below what episode that was. It was
yeah.
not Hanukkah. I know that because the Hanukkah story is a different story.
What season was it in?
And I got a question for you guys at home. Where would you put a statue at in the entire world? Let us know in the comments down below. We'll be looking and we'll be commenting
And
back.
what kind of statue?
And also, what's your favorite episode of Rugrats? Mine was
Yeah.
the one where they went to the moon and it was scary.
I don't think I
No.
remember that.
Actually, it was the one where the dad, Stu, goes on the roof to put the thing on there. He's like, oh, I got a new invention. He falls off the roof and becomes a baby.
I honestly don't.
I don't remember that either.
Are you serious?
No.
Maybe I dreamt that.
I only remember bits and pieces now, like the
Really?
Holt, I am Reptar. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Holt, I am Reptar. Holt, I am Reptar.
Yeah, I hold a lot of
Um,
Rugrats. There's some
what
shows that I
else?
don't like. Cat Dog, I couldn't.
Oh no,
even
I
though
didn't like that show.
Me
I liked the
neither.
movie because it was like they're finding their parents.
That was
But-
Oh,
interesting.
whoa. I
yeah,
didn't even know that.
and it got all heavy. It got real
did.
like emotional and shit.
Whoa.
It
Yeah.
really was. I liked Cat Dog a lot and also hated it, but I don't remember a lot. But I do remember a lot of Rugrats.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what is your favorite Rugrats episode? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you have a question that you want to see on the show, send it over to
PeopleBeLike
at gmail.com.
Or use the hashtag the usual show.
Hey,
I'm Jessica.
I'm John.
Happy Monday.
Doom, 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 doom,
We don't
doom,
have
doom.
copyright.
We don't have just. We're gonna get sued by Viacom.
Woo! I'm Little Romeo. I don't care.
You, Little Romeo, did have a show on
Shawty.
Nickelodeon.
He did.
Shawty. Like if they like really were just like, all right, let's write a black person.
Yeah.